G'day guys, how you going? Tonight, much better night. We're not getting blown away, it's not raining. Nice night, big full moon. And we've got some lamb to cook up on the barbie tonight. So here we are, night number 6. So we're nearly there. We've got one more night to go tomorrow night. So tonight we're doing some lamb chops. Now lamb's not the cheapest thing at the moment, I get that. But we got some lamb loin chops and they were pretty reasonably priced. So we're feeding a big crowd tonight. So we've got a bunch of those to go on. We're going to do a mint pesto to go with them. And then some grilled summer veggies. So some zucchini and some capsicum. Grill that off and that'll make sort of a nice accompaniment to go with this lamb with the mint pesto. So let me show you the ingredients. So we're just getting our lamb chops down in here. We've got quite a few lamb chops. So I've done the first layer just with a bit of oil, salt and pepper, and then a little bit of zested lemon over the top. We'll put these ones in as well. And we're going to let them sit there for a couple of minutes, soak up some of that oil and some of those flavours, and we'll let our plates heat up and then we'll get it on and get it going. Alright, so I've been given this little device. This is going to chop up all my herbs. Now I'm not going to overload it, just going to give it a little bit to start with, and apparently it's like starting a mower, so we'll lock that on. Let's give it a shot. It actually works, that's really cool. So we'll get all of our mint chopped up finally. And then we'll get all the other things done as well and we'll have our pesto. That's worked a treat with our mint over there, so I'm going to do our pine nuts and our garlic in there as well. Smash that up. Okay, our champion little device has cut up all of our ingredients really good. Now it's going to give all this a stir through. As I said, if you've got a food processor, you can quite happily do it in that. But today, this is what we've got. And Tupperware, that's a pretty damn little good thing you got there. A little bit more oil, just to loosen it up. And that's looking good. Now this will make a mess on our barbie, because we are going to cook with this, just finish this off on our lamb chops, but it'll be worth it for the flavour. So what we're going to do with these, we're going to seal them off on our plate. We're going to cook them up on our grill so they get some nice colour on them, and then we're actually going to top them with the pesto, and then we're going to put them back over onto our plate, pesto side down. Now as I said, that's going to make one hell of a mess on your barbecue plate. You'll definitely need to be cleaning it, you know, if not tonight after dinner, first thing in the morning it's going to need to be cleaned. So but it's good to just, you know, you get that nice little sort of crust on them by doing that. So personally, I think it's well worth the extra cleaning you need to do. So we've got some zucchinis, which we're just going to split straight down the middle, trim the ends off, and then we've got some capsicums we'll take as well. So we'll get these going. Just want to whack the end off like so, and then we're just going to split them straight down the middle. Get them onto our grill. These are all good. Now I think I've shown you guys my capsicum technique once before, but I kind of hate cleaning it all out and, you know, chopping it out and getting all those seeds everywhere and stuff. Feels like you can never get them off once you get started with it. So all I do is basically just cut the cheeks out and then throw the whole core one big bit away. We don't need that. They're the bits that we want. They're all good. So I'll just do the same to these other ones, and we'll be good to chuck these on the barbie. Just turning our lamb over now. Pretty crowded plate. That's all alright. Get these over, get them seared up on the other side, and then we're going to move them over to the grill and get them cooking over there. Here's where things get good on this particular dish. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a little bit of the pesto onto each lamb chop here while it's just colouring up on that other side there. That's going to get that flavour starting to get right in through there. So here we go, we're getting our lamb off our grill. Flaming away there. Lamb is one of those meats that will do that a bit, but as you know, it's always safe, you've got a fire, just move it off. Alright, so they're colouring up really nicely. Now you can see here what I'm doing, I'm putting that pesto side straight down on the plate. What's going to happen there is that the cheese in there is going to crisp up. It's a nice crust. And we'll just finish our veggies up on the grill and we'll be good to go. Alright, there we go. We've got lamb chops with a mint pesto. We've got some grilled vegetables to go with them. We're at 32 minutes. It's like 2 minutes over. So, you know, it wasn't under 30 minutes, but I reckon the extra flavour and the extra, you know, taste in these particular lamb chops is going to be worth that. We are going to have about 10 minutes of cleaning up the plate afterwards as well because we made a bit of a mess of that. But I reckon it's going to be worth it. So we're going to go inside and eat these, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the last night of our 7-day barbecue challenge. See ya.